Hi, everybody. So glad you're here today. I have a lot of important things to talk about. You know, beauty is so much about how we feel about ourselves when we look in the mirror. We're all getting older. Right now is like the youngest we're ever going to be again. Yikes! So what I want for you, what I wish for you, is that you love what you see in the mirror. I'm going to talk about results in as little as 3 minutes, results in as little as 30 minutes. They're two entirely different things, and you want to get both. So here's where I want to start our show today. So this is a fan favorite for Doctor Sevinor. It's back by demand. It sold out back in January. We've not seen Doctor Sevinor since. The results are going to happen fast. Within 30 minutes, you're going to get younger skin, firmer skin, a reduction in your lines and wrinkles, and your pores are going to be pretty much invisible. Today, I have a very special offer. Your first one at $44.98, but a buy more and save more of $5 off each additional one. It's called the Facelift Solution. That is my all-time favorite product from Dr. Sevinor. I did it before and after. I was skeptical, and ooh, it was good stuff. But I want to start our show here. This is Dr. Sevinor's #1 selling product. Imagine this, not in 30 days, not in 14 days, but in just a mere 3 minutes, excuse me, in just 3 minutes, instant gratification, under-eye puffiness, marionette lines, the lines above your lips, the texture of your skin, even the lifting of your jowls. Tens of thousands of you are experiencing incredible results and loving what you see every single time you look in the mirror. Loving what you see. This is called the Wrinkle Solution Smoothing Serum. We're going to actually do a couple live before and after their studios, so you can actually see what's going to happen. The clock, the timer is going to go up, and we're going to simply wow you. It's a #1 seller. So over 380,000 of these have been sold. I think it's more than that by now, right? Way more than that by now. So I'm going to say over 500,000 have been ordered because it works. It's 319-805. I'm going to have it for you today on subscription, which I want you to do. Don't ever be without it because it always sells out. I want you to meet Dr. Sheldon Sevinor. He is a world-recognized, now retired plastic surgeon. He was working in Boston. He was working in Miami. The world knows about him. He said, wait a minute. Yes, I love to make women and men feel their best with surgery, but what if I didn't have to? So, Dr. Sevinor, let's get into this right now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Lynn. It's great to be here. So, I want to show you live. I want to show you that my brand is about results, and I'm going to show you the proof. Bob is 67 years young. He wakes up every morning after 8 hours of sleep, eats nutritiously, exercises regularly, but he looks in that mirror every morning, like many of you do, and he looks tired. Why? Because he's got puffiness and dark circles of the lower eyelids. He's got deep crow's feet of the lateral eyelid. He's got hanging skin of the upper eyelid, and he's got deep lines of his forehead. So we're going to let Bob take the 3-minute anti-wrinkle challenge with this powerful formulation called Wrinkle Solution. It took 7 years of development and 81 different formulations to show you that you don't have to wait months, weeks, or days to improve the appearance of your fine lines and wrinkles. We're going to show you how in 3 minutes.
This is my favorite thing you do, Dr. Sevinor. It's so exciting.
In 3 minutes, less is more. Now, there's a proprietary tint in this product. When you use it, you shake the tube vigorously with the cap facing downward, and you apply the product to the areas of concern. Here we're applying it to the 4 zones of the eyelid, and we're going to apply it to the forehead. Now, one of the reasons it took 7 years and 81 formulations is because I wanted this product to be inclusive for all skin types and all skin tones. It is the only instant product in the world that has a proprietary tint that adjusts to your skin tone and your skin pigment. 90% of people that use Wrinkle Solution don't even use makeup because the tint adjusts to your skin type and your skin tone. We're going to wait 3 minutes,
and we're going to
come back and show you something I doubt you've ever seen a skincare product do. It goes on dry, clean skin. Shake the tube vigorously prior to each application, and it only takes a dot, less than a pea size, for each area of concern.
So I want to point out, as that clock is in, stay with us because we're going to share with you such exciting before and afters. As Dr. Sevinor said, less is more. But I want you to see up close what that self-adjusting formulation does for you. So if you have olive skin, if you have darker skin, if you're a pale Scottish redhead like I am, it's going to be amazing for every single one of you. Today, it is on sale at $59.95. So when you go to the mirror, what is it that just bothers you? We're all different. Do you have bags under the eyes? Really dark circles under the eyes? Is it right here, the crow's feet? What about those nasty lines and wrinkles up above that lip area? This tube of the wrinkle solution, my friends, they are going to be gone, and there's not a single telltale product anywhere. Now, doctor, I want to go through more before and afters because I love when you wow us with these.
Okay, let's take a look at Lynette. I met Lynette here at Shop HQ a few months ago, and she's 68 years young, and she said, Doctor, I've spent thousands of dollars on products, nothing works. I applied wrinkle solution only to one half side, her face, her right side. Take a look at the improvement of the puffiness around the eyes, the deep lines, the wrinkles, the nasolabial folds after 3 minutes, not 3 months, not 3 weeks, 3 minutes. Look at how much I have to pull in her jowl and the looseness in her left cheek to equal the side that I applied the solution 3 minutes ago. What's amazing about wrinkle solution, it addresses all concerns. Now take a look, when I turn her head, I have to lift her jowl, lift her skin, lift the loose skin. Now I don't have to touch anything. Look at her jawline. Her cheek is lifted, younger, firmer, reduction of fine lines and wrinkles, reduction of puffiness and circles, minimization of pores, and her jowls appear lifted, tightened, and younger. And this is just in 3 minutes. Now,
yes, go ahead.
Let me show you a woman, because what's important to me is that you see real people, mature women, not 21-year-old models like you see in the ads with no wrinkles. This is a 79-year-old woman that said, Doctor, I've spent a fortune, nothing helps. I get old looking in the mirror every day, waiting to see a result. I asked her to take the 3-minute anti-wrinkle challenge. Let's look at the 11 lines. Lynn knows I used to do a procedure during my 40-year career in the office, $650, an injection that only lasts 3 months. Look at those 11 lines. Look at the improvement after 3 minutes. Look at her eyelids, how tired she looks, 79 years old. She has hanging skin of the upper eyelid. 3 minutes later, there is no hanging skin at all.
I got to interrupt you real quick. Our clock is up. So I want you to, we'll go back to these, but I want you to go over to Bob. Because we hit that 3-minute clock. So I want everyone to see, actually 3 milliseconds short of the 3-minute clock.
Now,
what happened?
Let's come in real close. Because you know what? When you buy your skincare products, do they ever show you the results that you can expect? Do they ever show you the proof? Well, let me show you the results, and let me show you the proof, okay? Let's get that line right down the middle of his nose. Let's take a close look, come in even closer. The puffiness that he has on this side, the dark circles, the hyperpigmentation, and the loose skin. Look at the improvement after 3 minutes. The deep crow's feet he has on this side. Let me turn his head for a minute, and you can see those deep crow's feet. Let me turn now. They are gone, okay? Now let's take a look at the upper lid. On this side, where I did not apply the solution, look at the looseness of the skin. We call that ptosis. His eyelid has been lifted in 3 minutes.
You know, can I just see, can I interrupt real quick again? I have to come on over here because I'm looking at that side. Now I got to come over to this side. Because, doctor, you were able to literally lift his lid without surgery.
Without surgery.
Lifting that lid in 3 minutes.
That's right. 7 years, 81 formulations, achieved what you're looking at live on television.
So I want to talk to all the gentlemen out there, because I don't see any product on Bob's face whatsoever. It's just that lifted lid, that smoothed out under eye area. Well done.
You have seen instant products on the market, but they leave a white residue. There is no residue on Bob at all. The tint adjusts to everybody's skin type, so it's for all skin tones and all skin types.
That's why this is your #1 seller.
That's right.
I mean, this is a huge #1 seller.
People call it miracle in a tube.
I would agree. So something I want to point out for everybody as well today. If you just say, I wish there was something, I feel like I've tried everything, and we just give us some results. This is in 3 minutes time, and what you saw on Bob can happen to you as well. Now, I'm also going to encourage you to lock in on subscription today. What's that story all about? You can order just one of these if you want to. They always sell out. They are Dr. Sevinor's #1 selling product. If you lock in on subscription today, that means you've always got it guaranteed. Everybody else, they have to wait. Dr. Sevinor is not here every couple of weeks. He's barely here every couple of months. It's been 2 months since we've been able to have the doctor in the house. Double down, but I would say subscription. That means you always get it, and you always get it at that special must-have buy price. For everyone else, the price goes up. You saw Bob. We saw these incredible before and afters that Dr. Sevinor has brought in for you. And I have more coming, so stay close. But I want to read a review as well. This review says, won't leave the house without it, 5 out of 5 stars. I've been using the wrinkle solution for years. Yes, I've been swayed by others to try theirs, and none, and I mean none, work like this one. Absolutely one of the best, and I will not be without it. I won't leave the house without it on. I love that. Takes years off and actually lasts all day. Thank you for such an amazing product. I mean, Dr. Sevinor, that's what's going to happen, because we kind of go, I got a wedding, I have a family reunion, I have to look my best. But why not look your best every minute of every day? Right, Doc?
That's right. You know what? You should have Christmas every day. You should wake up in the morning. If you have concerns about your fine lines, wrinkles, laxity of skin, look at what you can achieve when you get Wrinkle Solution home. 79-year-old woman. Take a look at the size of her pores, the loose skin in the jowls, the deep folds at the corners of her mouth. Look at the difference in 3 minutes. She looks younger, smoother, refined. Her skin looks luxurious. She has a reduction in fine lines, wrinkles, and pores in 3 minutes. Let's take a look around her mouth, a close-up. I spent those 7 years and 81 formulations to not only improve fine lines and wrinkles, I wanted to retexturize and improve the texture of everyone's skin. There is no product that I could find that improved my patient's pores. There's no surgery that would improve my patient's pores until I invented Wrinkle Solution. Look at the size of these pores. Look at her chin and the texture and the improvement and reduction in the size of the pores. Take a look around her mouth. This is a 79-year-old woman that spent thousands of dollars on skin products and said she's getting older looking in the mirror every day because she sees no results until she took the 3-minute anti-wrinkle challenge. Look at how much smoother and firmer and tighter the whole nasolabial area is, the jowls.
20 years off, 30 years off, yes, please.
This is a woman I met at Shop HQ. She's in her late 60s. She's tried everything. Look at the 11 lines 3 minutes later. The deep lines and crow's feet and puffiness around her eyes. Look at the improvement in 3 minutes. The deep lines, these aren't superficial and fine lines. These are very deep crevices and lines in her cheeks, around her mouth. Look at the improvement in that amount of time. This woman is I'm very sensitive about this woman because she is in her 80s. She was so self-conscious about the appearance of her eyes that she wore sunglasses every day until she found Wrinkle Solution. Look at the improvement in 3 minutes in the puffiness, the bags, the loose skin of the upper eyelid. And she's in her 80s. You're never too old to feel good and look good.
That's
and
right.
Look in front of a mirror.
Everyone just said amen to that in
That's
my ear.
Right.
Amen to that. So here's what I want you to do, guys. Today, it's at the lowest price that we've ever offered. On this #1 selling formulation is Dr. Sevinor's #1 selling products. And you love it. So you can order it as a single, or I'm going to suggest ordering it on subscription. That means you never have to be without it. We have to update that number because I think it's like well over 500,000 now. Let's talk for a second. It's personal. Wrinkles, puffiness, bags, dark circles, those are intimate and personal things about us, and everybody has them. Like, I wake up every morning with this part right here, like super, super puffy. and this side never has it. So when I put this on, not only does it look evened out, I look symmetrical, but I like what I see in the mirror. So if there's something that you don't like, and we all have that something, just as simple as the number 11s, as simple as the lines above your lip, make that call now. Get it home. Try it for yourself. Remember, less is more. That's the only thing you have to remember on clean, dry skin. And walk on over to the mirror. Set that timer on your phone for 3 minutes. Walk on over to the mirror, and you will be wowed. You will love what you see there. And you're going to say, why have I not ordered this earlier? You're never going to want to be without it. I see all of you calling in today. Lisa in Michigan, Mary in South Carolina, George in Tennessee. So many of you are calling today wanting to live your best life and look your best, and we can help you get there. Dr. Sevinor is going to do another 3-minute challenge, I believe. So, Dr. Sevinor, dive in.
Now, this is Kim. She's 55 years old. 3 minutes before coming on live on stage, I applied wrinkle solution to Kim. And what were her concerns? Her concerns, let's do a real good close-up. Her concerns are the puffiness and the fine lines and wrinkles and crow's feet of her lower eyelids. Take a look 3 minutes later of what you can achieve. She has no more puffiness. She has no more fine lines. She has no more crow's feet. And this is achieved in 3 minutes. Her other concern is the loose skin of her upper eyelid. Take a look at this side. Now look at this. After 3 minutes, her eyelid is lifted. But not only her eyelid, look at her eyebrow. Her eyebrow position on the right side where we did not do the 3-minute anti-wrinkle challenge. On this side where we applied it, we've lifted her eyebrow. The eyelid has 4 zones. During my research, I found no instantaneous gratification product that addressed all 4 zones of the eyelid. The lower lid, the lateral eyelid crow's feet, the upper lid, and the eyebrow. We have achieved all 4 areas of eyelid aging with wrinkle solution in 3 minutes.
So here's what I want to just suggest to everyone. You know, just a minute ago, I was saying we want to look our best every day, going to the supermarket, having lunch with our girlfriends, having a hot date with your honey, whatever it is, right? But think ahead, too, now. If you're saying, oh, gosh, I really want to do this, should I do it now? I want you to think about this. Every day, yes. But if you are one of those that maybe is finally getting together with family and friends, a family reunion, a class reunion. My daughter just had an event last night, literally last night, where got together with coworkers that she's never met before. Because for the last couple of months, they've all been working remotely. So seeing them for the first time. Maybe you've been working remotely and you're going to the gathering with your colleagues who you're going to see for the first time. Just feel as good as you possibly can in that skin that you're in, because it's so affordable, it's so easy, it just takes 3 minutes, and you are in. Dr. Sevinor, this is your #1 selling product. We're going to go to the phone lines.
Yes.
We're going to say hello to our friend Marcia, who's calling in right now. Marcia, welcome to the show. I'm Lynn.
Thank you.
Hi, welcome.
Hi, Marcia.
Hi. I just am calling because I'm getting ready to get on a plane, and do you know what? If they try to take my wrinkle solution on this plane, I'm going to kill them. I just want you to know I'm trying to figure out. I might put it in my pocket because if
It's
they take
1 ounce, so they're going to allow it.
I will be really mad. Listen, I don't care where you are or who you are. Get this. It's the best. I have been using Sevinor's products for many, many years. I've known him for a long time, and I'm telling you, at first I thought this would never work. I looked at him doing all the ads, things on the TV and everything. I said, this stuff isn't going to work. Guess what? It works. Now, I have to go on a plane today, so I have to wear a mask. But guess what will show the most? My eyes. And they will look fantastic. I mean, I cannot. And my first time I used it, I just didn't think it would work. But you know what? It doesn't just last for an hour. It doesn't last for 2 hours. It lasts me all day. I always thought, I better bring it with me. I have to put more. I'll be sitting here and I'll get all wrinkled again. It stays and stays and stays. It's amazing. I've never, ever seen anything like it. All his products are like that. All his products are fantastic. So you should buy all of them. And really, you should, because they're so good. I mean, I love his I actually just dropped a bottle of it on the floor. I'm so mad. Facelift solution is amazing. His serum is amazing. They're so easy to use, and they make you feel so good. And that's what Sevinor has always tried to do. I don't call him doctor. That's bad. I call him Sevinor because he's only got one name because he's that
You're
bad.
on a last name basis.
I'll tell you what. I won't leave my house without it. You shouldn't, and you'll hear about it if the airlines tries to take it. I'll tell you, it will be big trouble on the plane.
Well, so I hear the announcement for a
gate change. You really want to look 10 years younger and have bags under your eyes or on your face, anything. What he's doing with Bob right there, it's amazing.
It is.
Men can use it too. So, let's make all our men look younger, and then we can have that hot date, right?
I could not agree with you more. Well, Marcia, thank you.
Thank
Go get
you.
on that airplane.
Safe trip.
Travels to you.
Safe trip.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doctor, here's what's so fun. She's got to catch a plane, and she's so passionate about the results that she achieves with your products. She's waited and waited just so she could tell you and the world.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Let's go back to what this is. It's called the Wrinkle Solution Serum. It's just 3 minutes. So, Doc, remind me how I use it.
So you apply wrinkle solution on a clean, dry face. And you apply it by first shaking the bottle vigorously before each use with the cap pointing downward, and less is more. All you need is a tiny amount, less than a pea size, for each area that you want to target. And the fact is that there is a tint in here, which is part of the 7 years of research and 81 formulations that makes this inclusive to all skin types and all skin tones. You apply it. 90% of people don't even need to wear makeup after this. And I have instructions and I have a video on Shop HQ in case you have any questions. Now, I got to tell you why I went on this journey. 40 years as a plastic surgeon, I was frustrated with the skincare industry. Thousands of men and women would say, I've spent a fortune on skincare products, but I look in the mirror every day waiting to see results. I don't see them. When you buy your skincare in a department store, on the internet, in a drugstore, do they ever show you the results you're going to get? Do they ever show you Bob? Do they ever show you before and afters like I've shown you today?
No, sir.
No. They show you 21-year-old models with no wrinkles and fancy packaging. Well, I wanted to change the industry. And that's what I have tried my best to do. When you get this product home, you heard Marsha, you saw it on Bob, you saw it on Kim, you see it in the before and afters. When you get this product home and you've got fine lines, wrinkles, large pores, you will see in 3 minutes an incredible appearance improvement in fine lines, wrinkles, pores. Your skin's going to look younger, firmer, and look textured.
Okay, doctor, I agree with everything you just said. Fine lines and wrinkles. But I want to go back to Bob for a second because his was more than fine lines and wrinkles.
Yes.
So, I mean, we all have the fine lines and wrinkles right here. We all do. We all have the fine lines and wrinkles right here. We all have the fine lines and wrinkles right here. But I want to go back to Bob because Bob had some deeper issues, dark circles and the puffiness under one of his eyes. So, yes, you say fine lines and wrinkles and then some.
I'm trying to be humble, okay? But the truth is, no matter what your concerns, I am showing you live. Have you ever gone shopping for a product in the department store, on the internet, or in the drugstore? Have they ever shown you results like I'm showing you on Bob? The answer is no. They're showing you models with no wrinkles that are from Madison Avenue, 21 years old, and fancy packaging. I couldn't do that as a plastic surgeon. I had to create a product for everybody that would give you the kinds of results I'm showing you today. Look at this result.
It's remarkable. Simply remarkable.
The puffiness and the dark circles and pigmentation, look at it's gone of the lower eyelid.
Are y'all excited?
The crow's feet is gone. The upper eyelid is lifted. The eyebrow is lifted. 4 zones of concern, the only product through my research that addresses the 4 zones of aging around the eyelid, which is the first sign of aging as we age.
Dr. Sevinor was so committed to bringing you that best formulation that 81 formulations later, he nailed it. I want to share with you what the pigmentation looks like, what you're going to put on your face. So Dr. Sevinor has mentioned this, that it has a very special color. It's not that white chalky stuff that some other brands try to share with you. Don't do that. You don't need to. They don't work. What Dr. Sevinor has done, this has that self-adjusting formulation. So whether you are darker complected, olive complected, I'm a pale little Scottish redhead, it adjusts to everybody's pigmentation. So whatever your skin color is, this is going to work out for you. That's, again, why 81 formulations later, he got it. This hour is the only time on air you're going to see this today. Dr. Sevinor has no other shows today. Now is the time to call. Now is the time to get it, because today we have it at the lowest price we've ever offered. You can lock in a subscription, which is what I really want you to do, because it always sells out. That means two things for you. When you lock in a subscription, you're always going to have it, because it always sells out. But also you get to lock in at that special must-have buy price at $59.95. I only have 90 seconds left. Guys, this is going to be a game changer for you. The regular price is $70. Dr. Sevinor today has brought it in for you for $59.95. That means over the course of a year, you're saving over $60. I want to say hello to Miriam, to Jacqueline, to Dorothy, to Josette. Hi, everybody. Mildred. Dr. Sevinor, do you see everybody who's calling in to get the wrinkle solution? How does that make you feel, doctor?
It makes me feel proud. It
Yes.
makes me feel blessed, because my whole mission in my life of 40 years as a plastic surgeon was to make thousands of women and men feel good in their own skin. Plastic surgery is not for everybody. I wanted to give people the ability to look in a mirror and feel the wow factor without a scalpel. 7 years of research, 81 formulations. Thank God I was able to do this with this incredible product. Look at this woman, Arlene. She's in her 60s. She's going to her granddaughter's wedding. Look at those 11 lines. 3 minutes later, they're smoothed out. Look at around her mouth, the large size of her pores, the deep lines, the loose skin of the jowl area. It's lifted, it's younger, it's smoother. And this says it all for me. This woman spent a fortune looking for products that would improve pores. Lynn, her skin, look at the texture of her skin 3 minutes later.
Yeah.
So Lynn is right. My product doesn't just address fine lines and wrinkles. It addresses the texture of your skin. It addresses your pores. It addresses the deep crevices, the jowls, the laxity, and loss of elasticity. That's why when you get the product home, it does exactly what you heard Marsha and what you saw on Bob and Kim and the before and after photos.
So what I want to do, Dr. Sevinor, our phone lines are jamming today. Everybody wants to look better in 3 minutes time, right? So what I want to do now, we're going to say goodbye to this. It is the only presentation of the day. And then, here's what we're going to do now for you. We're going to go ahead and share with you that wrinkle solution as still available, but now let's jump on in to that #1 selling facelift solution as well. 2 of Dr. Sevinor's #1 sellers. Okay, doctor, I'm so not kidding, have found the dream cleanser. I can't even believe how great it is.
Right.
Everything just slips off my skin, like eyelash glue, my mascara, my waterproof eyeliners, everything. That is the best cleanser, and I really mean that from the bottom of my heart.
The
It's fantastic.
cleanser, Lynn, took years of research.
Wow.
Why? It cleanses with the hydrophilic oil, argan, neroli oil, guazoline oil. It cleanses,
It's great.
it moisturizes and hydrates, it exfoliates, and it's the best makeup remover you've ever
It
used.
really is. Also, Dr. Sevinor has brought his skin insurance for you. This in a bottle is true hydration for your skin, because as we get older, it's hard to keep our skin hydrated and moist and juicy. It took Doctor 5 years to develop, and you can actually check that out at shophq.com. We're not going to have enough time to get to today. 320-172. So we're going to go next. Our facelift solution, another #1 seller, another fan favorite from Dr. Sevinor from all of you. It's backed by demand. It sold out back in January, and this is another one of Dr. Sevinor's products where the results are going to happen fast. Different type of results than our wrinkle solution. Here's where 30 minutes after using that facelift solution, younger, firmer, toned, lifted skin. Pores pretty much invisible. Smooth porcelain glass type skin. Today, I have a very, very special offer for you. Your item number is 319806. For this visit only, we're doing something pretty amazing. Buy one and get a second or a third or a fourth or a fifth, a buy more and save more, $5 off each additional one. I've not done that before. That's a really big story just for our day today. But the results are tremendous. It actually happens to be my favorite product from Dr. Sevinor, because I'm like, oh, I'm going to put this on my face and I might look a little bit more refreshed. Lifted, all of this jowly area underneath here was so taut and firm and lifted. I'll tell you more about it in just a minute as well, but let me share the value with you. You can get this somewhere else for $64.95. Same product, same size. But what Dr. Sevinor does exclusively for you here at Shop HQ, a must-have by price, $44.98. But I can get it down to $39 for a second, a third, or a fourth, because we'll do that buy more and save more, $5 off. Over 500,000, way more than that by now, have been all reserved. So Dr. Sevinor, I want to turn this on over to you. I love that you take forever to formulate, but I love that for us at home, we still get those results super fast.
Right. So, Lynn, let me tell you why I developed this product. We just showed you wrinkle solution. It's an instant product. It works in 3 minutes. Facelift solution is a cumulative product. The more you use it, the better the results will be. It's a 30-minute treatment, skin treatment. I don't even call it a mask. It's a treatment done 30 minutes twice a week. Your skin will look younger, firmer, smoother. There'll be a reduction of wrinkles, fine lines, and pores. After your first 30-minute treatment, 5 years of research based upon science and advanced technology, not ads with 21-year-old models with no wrinkles and fancy packaging. This is a product that if you add to your skincare regimen, it will make your products work better. I want to show you, I think I want to bring Mary up. I met Mary here. She's in her late 70s, 77 years old, here at Shop HQ. I applied my product to dry, clean face, start in the décolleté, the neck, and work up to the hairline. It lifts in the neck. You know it's ready to come off. You can see it on Shop HQ website. Now take a look in 30 minutes, this 77-year-old woman. Her right side is lifted, firmer, tighter. Reduction of fine lines, wrinkles. Look at the reduction in the jowl and the nasolabial fold. I have to pull her left side, Lynn, to equal the side that I applied the solution on for just 30 minutes. There's a quality to her skin where it looks like it's glowing, like it's luminous, because of the reduction in the size of the pores. Now, when you see Mary, you will see that this is only a 30-minute treatment initially. She'll use this product twice a week for 30 minutes, and the results will get better and better and better. Look at her right eyelid compared to the left.
So good, so good, so good.
Now, what you have to remember is I have to look at that jowl on her left side. Look at the fine lines and wrinkles and compare it to the smoothness after 30 minutes. That nasolabial fold from the corner of her nose to the corner of her mouth, look at how much smoother after just 30 minutes. Look at the puffiness under the eyes, the improvement. The more you use this product, even though you will see results after 30 minutes, the better the results will be.
So, Doctor, you were a very, very successful plastic surgeon in Miami and in the Boston area. If I was really, my things were sagging, my jowl area was really starting to sag, and I went to you, I did a consultation, and you hadn't yet created this formulation. Well, what do I have to do to be able to get everything lifted on my face? What procedure would I have to do?
That's called a rhinopectomy. It's a facelift. I did thousands of them over 40 years.
Is that why you take your skin off and leave it on your chest? One of those icky things?
But Lynn, I needed an option because you know what? Not everybody's a candidate for plastic surgery.
You don't have to.
I wanted to create something in 5 years based upon research and technology that gave you an option. It's an option. It's not going to do what a facelift will do, but let me tell you, in 30 minutes, you'll look in the mirror and you'll say, wow. You'll feel like you have Christmas every day with facelift solution.
You'll love what you see.
What's remarkable is this is a powerful formulation of alpha-hydroxy acids, fruit extracts, moisturizers, tightening agents, and antioxidants.
So I want to show you what it is, too. They're taking a shot, Doctor, of my hand, so you can see what it is. How do I apply this? Give us some hints.
You apply it to clean, dry skin before you use any makeup or your skincare regimen. And it is applied, and it is allowed to gel and set for 30 minutes. When it's lifting up in the neck area, you know it's ready to be removed. In fact, we have Kendi, who was one of our hosts at Shop HQ. Let's bring up Kendi's video. And we will show you the application beginning in her décolleté and neck. This is Kendi with no makeup on. I'm sure you know who she is. And she's applying faceless solution from the décolleté, neck, chest area, all the way up to her hairline. It sets in 30 minutes. And you will see it comes off so easily. It feels like a deep layer, expensive facial. It's for all skin types, all skin ages. I have people in their 30s that are using this twice a week for 30 minutes each time. I have Judy's mother who called in and said she's 100 years old and uses it twice a day. Look at how the glow. Look at how much smoother her skin looks after her first 30-minute treatment.
And
now,
so much more firm and lifted and toned. Did you see that? That's what I experienced first. I actually texted Kendi after I did my very own before and after, too, because I saw this area. You know, we get a little jowly down in this area, right? And my friends, I actually ran into the studios and showed Dr. Sevinor my before and after as well. Everything lifted and firmed and toned.
And her makeup artist came up to me and said to me, I asked her, did she have a procedure done? Am I right?
True story.
That's right.
Did she have a procedure done?
Yeah.
Well, this was my procedure. It took about 30 minutes in my bathroom. That's all it took. Now today, remember, a very special buy more and save more of $5 off each one. So that's something we don't always do. It's 319806. So first of all, it's marked down to $44.98 as that must-have buy offer. And then get a second one or a third or a fourth or a fifth, because you don't want to be without this. $7.50 on that value pay. We'll take $5 off as many additionals as you want. And doctor, what I really love too, we're all so busy. None of us has, tens of thousands of dollars to do surgery. I don't want to do surgery. I'm scared the bejeebies out of me if I were to do surgery. But there's something that you can do in 30 minutes.
That's right. Well,
right? That's amazing.
That's right. And Lynn, I've got to tell our audience something important. I'm not asking you to stop using your products. I'm asking you to add the most important step that you can to your skincare regimen so your products can work better, and that's called faceless solution. And I'm about to show you the science behind it and why I'm telling you you need to add this step to make your products better when you look in the mirror and you're not seeing results. Let's take a look at the science. The science is that the human body produces more than 1 million skin cells per minute and more than 5 billion per day. Those dead skin cells, called corneocytes, that sit on the surface of the skin so the new cells can emerge. If those cells are not removed, it doesn't matter if you're spending $250 for a serum with great ingredients. Your products are not penetrating deeply enough to show you the benefits. That's why people, thousands of people over 40 years would say to me, Doctor, I'm getting older every day waiting to see results. I created this product over 5 years to do exactly that. The most important step to skin health and skin rejuvenation is proper and rapid exfoliation. But there is no exfoliation process in the world that's like faceless solution. It removes millions of dead skin cells from the surface of the skin so your products can work better. Again, I'm stressing, you don't have to stop using your skincare regimen. I'm adding the one step that will make such a difference in the benefits of your product because they can penetrate deeper in the skin and show you greater benefits. The product is for you if you're 30 years old or 100 years old. Twice a week for 30 minutes each time, and it's cumulative. You don't even wash faceless solution off. After the 30 minutes, you go to your makeup or your skincare routine because those ingredients are working throughout the day to benefit your skin.
And it's almost like you're putting a primer on, because your skin is so smoothed out and so lifted and so beautiful. Dr. Sevinor has no other shows tonight. Later today, this is it for the day. So I want to talk about value pays and something that we do here at Shop HQ that the rest of the world does not do. It's called value pay. Today, what you're going to do is 1/6 of the payment on the wrinkle solution and the facelift serum, both of those, right? Here's what it means for you. $17.50. You're going to buy now and you're going to pay later, right? Buy it now, have it delivered to your door in just a matter of days, and then enjoy those incredible, fast results over the course of the next 6 months as you pay for these interest-free. $17.50 gets the wrinkle solution home for you and gets the fast lift serum home for you. They're both on sale today. They're not always on sale. When the doctor leaves us and goes back home, the price goes up. So those values that you see and enjoy are only while the doctor is here. Get both of these because they do different things, right? This is the one that you want to do once a week. Extreme lifting and firming of the skin. Then that wrinkle solution, that's going to really blur and hide and lift for about 12 hours, usually on average, that you put on every single day to look flawless, no pores, no wrinkles, no dark circles, no bags. So this is your power duo. Both of these are #1 sellers. Both of these tens of thousands of you have said yes to them, and you love what you see. So that's how you do it. Get both of those home before we say goodbye to the doctor. So, doctor, do you have more goodies to share with us before and afters? We love them when you do.
Right. So this is a 79-year-old woman, Lynn, and she said, Doctor, I've spent over the years thousands of dollars, and I get old looking in the mirror waiting to see a result. I asked her, can she give us 30 minutes? She gave us 30 minutes for the first time ever using Facelift Solution. These aren't fine lines. These are very deep crevices. 30 minutes later, look at how less deep they are. They're smoother. And her skin looks firmer. It looks more youthful. Take a look at these deep lines that she has at the corner of the mouth. I can count them. 4 deep crevices. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take a look. They're not as deep. They're smoother after 30-minute treatment. Her first time she's ever used this product. Now let's look at the neck. As we age, our neck develops very deep lines, laxity, loss of elasticity, and what we call platysma bands. Lynn, take a look 30 minutes later. Nice. Her neck is firmer, more youthful appearance, and smoother with reduction of deep crevices. In 30 minutes, first treatment she's ever had. Now,
everyone's saying, sign me up, doctor. Everybody wants that. So I have about 20 minutes left in the show. This is it. The final show of the day, the final look of the day, and we have hundreds of you in the phone lines right now. I want you to feel excited because I want you to, well, I'm the same as you. Everyone is, who I know is the same as you. We look in the mirror. We're about to go out on our day to work, to have fun with family, to enjoy the springtime, whatever it is. We want to love what we see in the mirror, right? We don't want to be perfect. We don't need to be perfect. We just have to look in the mirror and go, you're killing it. You're killing it today. That feels so good. So I want you to feel that excitement that when you get both of these home, you're going to look in the mirror and you're going to say, the doctor and Lynn are right. I'm killing it. I look and feel my best. And that's such a beautiful place to be. So I want you to hear what some of Dr. Sevinor's fans, those who are just like you going, help, I need something, how much they love the doctor's products. Take a listen to this.
The results from the facelift solution, I noticed those right away, right after I took off the mask. And then I tried it again a couple days later, and it was even more so. This is pretty easy to use. My jaw was definitely firmed up, my eyes were softened, and all this through around the mouth was also softened up and tightened up. I think it's really worth it because it's the only mask I've ever used that really delivers results. And you feel really clean, and it really gives you a great base for makeup. I'll never be without this again.
Of the show, we're going to go back to our phone lines. Everybody is so excited. I want you to feel that same excitement. Make that call now. Get in now while you can before the show is over. So we're going to go to our phone lines, and as we're standing by our models because they are just proof in the pudding of how great the doctor's products are. We're going to go to the phone lines. We're going to go to California and say hello to Ellie, who's calling in. So Ellie, I'm Lynn. Say hello to Dr. Sevinor.
Hi, Ellie.
Well, hello, doctor. What a wonderful treat to get to talk to you and say how much I love my products from you.
I can hear it in your voice. Tell everybody what your skin looked like before you started using Dr. Sevinor's products and how it looks now.
Well, let's put it this way. I'm a big fan, so I've been using his products for quite a while. And as the proof in the pudding, as the lady said, you just have to look at the glow on my face and how young I look. God bless you. Keep the product coming.
What is your favorite product?
My favorite product so far is the facelift solution, then the wrinkle filler. Being an actress in California, and Lynn probably knows, every line, every pore shows. So your products just make your skin glow, and you look $1 million without having to go under the knife.
So, Ellie, have you, because you are an actress and because that is your profession, as you said, where you do have to look like $1 million every day and flawless, if not, there's someone younger to come on in and take your place, right? Have you thought about
Correct.
doing some more invasive procedures?
No,
Okay,
not now. I don't need to. I have found the most incredible product.
Nice.
That keeps my skin taut and firm and useful. And he's a genius. It's the fountain of youth. I wish I could bathe in it.
Ellie, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for that call, my friend.
Thank you so much. I'm
welcome.
appreciative. Have people noticed the difference in your skin?
Oh, they just let her go.
Oh,
They just let her
okay.
go. I think they have, though,
Yeah.
because, my friends, could you hear Ellie's voice? She was almost giddy by how good she looks, right? She was almost giddy, loving what she sees in the mirror. Every time she walks into the mirror, she's an actress. The world demands that she looks her absolute best. High-def TV, movie screens, all of that. And she says, you know what? I found my fountain of youth. Right? I mean, Dr. Sevinor, that's a pretty big thing for any of us to say, but especially someone like Ellie, who really has to always, always look her best every minute of every day.
Let's take a look, Lynn, at this woman. This woman, Carol, was going to her granddaughter's wedding, and she found facelift solution. I asked her to apply it for just 30 minutes. This is the first time Carol's used it. Now, let's take a look. Look at the forehead lines here. Her first treatment 30 minutes later. Look at how much smoother the forehead is. Look at this deep line across her nose. Look at how it's smoother. The deep lines and crow's feet and puffiness under her eyes, 30 minutes, look at the improvement. Now remember, this is her first 30-minute treatment. The product is cumulative. Twice a week for 30 minutes, it gets better and better. Look at the loose skin around her mouth and the jowl. Look at how much smoother it is after 30 minutes. Now let's do a close-up of Carol. Now take a look at these forehead lines. Look at this line across her nose. 30 minutes later, it's smoother. Her skin looks more glowing. Look at all these lines and the darkness and the pigmentation around her lower eyelid. 30 minutes later, it's smoother. There's a reduction of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. Now, Lynn was going to her 40th class reunion. She hadn't seen these people since she graduated. She
That's
used
motivation.
facelift solution for 30 minutes her first time. Look at the texture of her skin 30 minutes later compared to this. Look at the deep nasolabial fold from the corner of her mouth down toward her chin. It's improved. It's reduced. This is just 30 minutes later. Look at this deep line here. Look at the improvement in just 30 minutes. Look at all these lines and dark circles of her lower lid. 30 minutes later, it's improved. And you can see a close-up around her eyes. Her overall eye area is improved, is smoother. And this is only after her first 30-minute treatment. This is Carol. Carol told me, what's the sense of applying product, doctor? I don't have wrinkles. I have deep crevices that look like scars. Now, take a look at how deep these are. And whenever she wore lipstick, it would bleed into these lines. If you wake up every morning, you put lipstick on, and that happens to you, look at the improvement in just 30 minutes. It's smoother. But remember, this is her first 30-minute treatment after she got facelift solution applied, just after her first 30-minute treatment. So what I'm explaining to you, and I'd like to talk a little bit more about why facelift solution is so important to add to anybody's skincare regimen. 40 years in the operating room of analyzing the skin, rejuvenating the skin, and literally under the skin every time I did surgery, I learned something very important. I learned that the most important step to skin health and skin rejuvenation is proper and rapid exfoliation. But I studied every exfoliator from here to Europe and elsewhere. even the Orient. And I could not find an exfoliation product that took it to the level that I could in 5 years of research. This product, I'm going to repeat to you again, you don't have to stop using all your skincare regimen. I'm not telling you to throw it out and start all over again. I'm adding the most important step that you can to make your products work better. Now, Lynn knows that my whole life has been about making thousands of women and men look good and feel better about themselves. Mm-hmm. My passion has always been to love the skin you're in. However, I know what women are like. They're great caregivers doing for others before they do for themselves. Give yourself permission to look in a mirror and see a difference in the quality of your skin after your first 30-minute treatment. Put yourself number one on your to-do list. Like Lynn says, every day you should feel great and look great and feel good about yourself.
That just makes every day so much better. So I want to remind you where we're at. We have about 10 minutes left in this show. Dr. Sevinor is not back on air at any other point today. So this is the final show of the day. And here's what we're doing. This #1 seller, it sold out back in January. We've not seen it since. So it does take months and months, oftentimes, to get something back in stock after it sells out. And we don't have the pleasure of having Dr. Sevinor here on as much of a rotation as we would like. So what we're going to do for you today is you buy the first one at that sale price of $44.98. Amazing value. But then you can get a second one at $5 off. This is not on subscription. The wrinkle solution is on subscription. This one is not. That's why we're doing that very special buy more and save more. We're going to make that price of the second one, a third one, a fourth one go down to less than $40 when you order right now today. But that's not always the case. We don't always have that special savings, but we do today. It sold out back in January, first time back on air. So, Doctor, I want to start from the beginning. How we apply it, where we apply it, and I guess obviously we know we keep it on for 30 minutes.
Okay. Let's take a look at Mary and I'll show you.
Sounds good.
You apply it on dry, clean skin. Mary is 77 years old. I applied it 30 minutes before you see me removing it. On the décolleté, the chest, the neck, up to the hairline. It feels like a deep layer, expensive facial. When we take this off, look at the quality of her skin. Look at the improvement after 30 minutes of the fine lines, wrinkles, and puffiness in her under eyes.
That was live.
But look at her skin in her cheeks. She looks smoother. She looks more youthful. There's an improvement in the quality. Now look at the jowl area. I'm going to show you something that I doubt you've ever seen by using a skincare product after 30 minutes. Look at that jowl. I have to pull her left side with the loss of elasticity at 77 years old to equal the side that I applied the product. Now take a look, Lynn. Look at that jawline. The cheek is lifted, firmer, more youthful. That's what you can achieve. Let's take a look at Kendi. If we can show you the application is so easy and it feels so relaxing.
And Doctor, she did this after I called her and said, right, you have to get this on your skin, girlfriend.
Exactly.
It's so good. Yeah.
Exactly. Kendi comes out, no makeup, no nothing. She's applying the solution from the chest, the décolleté, the neck, all the way up to the hairline. 30 minutes later, it comes off, and wait till you see the quality of her skin.
So easy.
It's coming off as one piece.
Yeah.
But what's so remarkable is 30 minutes later, you feel your skin, it feels luminous, it feels glowing, it feels smoother. It reduces the appearance of fine lines, wrinkles, and pores.
Look at her nasolabial folds.
That's right.
Do you see that?
Look at the improvement.
Yeah.
And it's just 30 minutes later, and the product is cumulative. The more you use facelift solution, the better the results will be.
So one quick question that's coming in, Doctor. How thick do I apply it?
Okay. You apply it a little bit thicker along the décolleté and the edges up to the hairline. And you just apply it thinly throughout the rest of the face. You don't need a lot. The product will work on its own after 30 minutes. Remember, facelift solution, what is it? What's in it? Facelift solution has very powerful ingredients of alpha-hydroxy acids, fruit extracts, moisturizers, tightening agents, and antioxidants. They are so powerful that you're not going to wait months, weeks, or days to see results with this product. I have shown you that you will see results after your first 30-minute treatment when you get the product home. twice a week for 30 minutes each time. You deserve to give yourself permission to be good to yourself for 30 minutes twice a week to improve the quality of your skin. To look in the mirror and say to yourself, hey, I'm seeing results.
I look good.
And, you know, not getting older every day, waiting to see results. Lynn knows my frustration with the skincare industry. You buy your products, as I've said, in a department store, on the internet, in the drugstore. Do they ever show you the results you can expect? No. Their packaging is 21-year-old models with no wrinkles and fancy packaging. It's wishful thinking. It's wishful promises that are never fulfilled. That's why 5 years of research based upon science and advanced technology. It's not hope in the bottle. I've shown you today what you can achieve after 30 minutes when you get Facelift Solution at home.
So remember that $5 off, that buy more and save more. We don't always do that. So grab one at that sale price. Get the second one or a third one or a fourth one. That's going to go down to $39 and change. Let's talk value pay for a second. It's a buy now and a pay later. I'm going to bring in all of Dr. Sevinor's collection because you can go check it out all at shophq.com for the beautiful skin insurance that's about deep hydration for your skin, to that cleanser that's going to blow your mind. It's so incredibly wonderful. You know, it's kind of funny with everything Dr. Sevinor has brought. I went in with going, let's see. I didn't know. We'd never had it here before. So we get samples and I bring it all to my vanity. It all does exactly what Dr. Sevinor says it's going to do. It just does. And that's what the testimonials all say. Being able to lift and firm and tone the skin, the marionette lines, the pores are going to be gone and erased, literally taking years and years off of your skin. Final show of the day, $5 off, buy more and save more. Also, don't forget about this too. This is that wrinkle solution. This is that 3-minute amazing instant gratification result. Get both of these home, $17.50 on your value pay. That's all that you need to do. Just live your best life. And by starting to do that by, you know, loving what you see in the mirror. That's important. So, Doctor, we have about 40 seconds left. I want you to say a final goodbye for the day to your fans.
So, I'm thrilled that you watched this today, and I hope that you were able to realize one thing. When you buy your skincare products, whether it's a department store, a drugstore, or on the internet, ask, what are the results I can expect from the product? If you're using products now and you look in the mirror every day waiting the results and you don't see them, then get Facelift Solution home. It will make all your products work better and penetrate your skin to show you the benefits that you deserve.
So it's 319-806. Dr. Sevinor, we will see you tomorrow.
Yes.
But final shows of the day. And thank you so much for your
Thank
passion,
you,
my
Lynn.
friend.
Thank you.
All of you, stay on the phone lines. We are very busy right now. We're going to do a musical recap. Then Joyce, Gerard, and all the beautiful gals are here for one more show. Stay close.